Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. We'll also talk about passive income through dividend stocks and personal finance on this channel. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. Well, we're going to go over a couple stocks today, and then we'll talk about Friday's stock market. Some of the top stocks on Friday included Nvidia was up 2.40%. Also, ConocoPhillips, the oil company, was up 3.78%. AMD was up 1.19%, and Ford Motor Company was up 0.87%. Okay, so this week is a big week in the stock market. We do have CPI data coming out. So we'll go over to CNBC. Okay. Here we are on CNBC, and it says stocks climb ahead of key inflation data this week. The kickoff of Q2 earnings season is this week with JP Morgan and Delta Airlines to start the season. Now, remember, next week we have Tesla's earnings call. That's when they will report how much earnings and revenues they had for the quarter. We already know they delivered over 479,000. But this week in particular, we had the CPI data coming out. And here it is, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell speaking. And it's expected that they may raise rates based off the CPI data, okay? So this week, the inflation data will come out, and that probably will partially affect earnings call for some of the banks that will report. JP Morgan, usually JP Morgan kicks off the banks, and then Bank of America, and also Wells Fargo the following days, okay? But this coming week, we do know we got JP Morgan Chase reporting, and also Delta Airlines, the airline company, seeing tremendous growth over this traveling season with a lot of people taking flights around the world. So that's good news. Also, some of the hot topic right now says Yellen has a constructive visit to China with opportunities for more frequent contacts in future, she says. So sounds like Janet Yellen, Treasury of the United States, had a productive time in China. Okay, so that's the news there. Now let's go over to Earnings Whisper. Earnings Whisper here. As I mentioned earlier, Tesla will report on 7/19. So that'll be the following Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. But we do have Delta Airlines reporting on Thursday. That'll be 7/13. They will report how much earnings they had for the quarter, for the last 3 months. Also, they will give a forecast for the next 3 months on how much revenue they expect. JP Morgan will report on Friday, 7/14. So JP Morgan, one of the money center banks, they're one of the biggest, ran by Jamie Dimon, and they should do good this quarter. Also, following weeks, we have Amazon. Amazon at the end of the month, 7/27, will report how much revenue they did for the quarter and how much earnings per share. And then they will also give the forecast for the next 3 months where they will be. Also, lastly, Netflix will report on 7/19. So they will report on the same day as Tesla how well the streaming service does. The streaming service has done well since they implemented the new password, basically where there's least password sharing. So Netflix has cracked down on password sharing across households, and they expect to bring in more revenue with new subscribers. Okay, so that is the next 2 weeks coming: Tesla, Netflix, and then this week we have JP Morgan and Delta Airlines. Now let's take a quick look at some of those stocks. So let's take a look at JP Morgan really quickly. Just to let you know, I know SoFi is really hot right now. It's on a lot of people's minds. SoFi will report August 1st. So just to keep you guys updated on SoFi Technology will report on August 1st. And here we are, JP Morgan Chase. Looks like over the past month, they've been up over 3.61%. Let's see if this stock can move higher. If you look at the year chart, let's see, July last year was trading about 108. So it looks like over the last year, They've shot up over 27%. So hopefully JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon, the CEO, have good news to report. I don't think we're going into a recession because the earnings or the job numbers came out this past Friday and said that we had over 300,000 jobs added to the economy. So that is good news for the money center bank. Also, remember Wells Fargo will report in a couple days as well, and Bank of America will report and tell how well the economy is doing. Okay, so next stock we'll look at really quickly is Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines, again, Delta had a fantastic season. If we look at Delta Airlines over the last couple of weeks, over the last week, stock's up only 1.33%. Over the last month, it's been up over 24%, Delta Airlines. They also did mention that they were re-implementing the dividend. So they will be paying out a dividend every 3 months. So Delta Airlines over last month, seeing good growth, up over 24% in just the last month. So that's about it. Remember, Delta Airlines will report this week as well as JP Morgan. And I think that's about it. That's my update for the week. Remember, SoFi does not report till August 1st, so nothing to talk about SoFi today, but be on the lookout for Delta Airlines and JP Morgan this week. Will report earnings call, and they will also give forecasts for the coming next 3 months, how well they expect to for the quarter, and that should stir the stock. The stock may rise on great positive news. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. I'll see you guys in the next one.